afternoon, and welcome once again to the weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. We're kind of out of cycle this week. Normally we come at you on Wednesdays, but we're here Thursday this week. And it wasn't because of the snow. That strange snow squall, or whatever you want to call it, that came through was so typical. Yet I think we were spoiled by all that warm weather.
In February.
But, look, March we get snow on occasion, so we certainly did. Kyle, do we have any more snow in the 7 days ahead of us, or does it look like it's going to be ironing out a little bit?
So today we got cloudy skies, high of 61. Tonight we got some rain coming in overnight, chance of rain 90%. Tomorrow we got rainy conditions early, high of 53, low 26. Saturday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 41 degrees, low of 21. Sunday we got partly cloudy skies, high of 39, low of 21. Monday we got mostly sunny skies, the first day of spring, high of 49, low of 22. Tuesday mostly sunny skies, high of 56, low of 29. And next Wednesday, probably cloudy skies, high of 59, low of 41. In sports, the baseball and softball is actually back home to begin tomorrow. And then tomorrow we got St. Patty's Day, which is also Wear Green Day. But speaking of green, so every St. Patrick's Day, they dye the Chicago River every year for St. Patrick's Day, every year. And in sports, we got baseball tomorrow at 4, doubleheader of softball tomorrow beginning at 2, softball and baseball on Saturday at 1 and 2. And then Sunday is also the Rufus Kids Club Day for baseball at 1. And also free water bottles for the first 50 fans for softball for both days tomorrow and Saturday. And the spring game has been announced. The time is at 11 o'clock in the morning on the 15th of April, and that's also the football alumni reunion, baseball alumni reunions that weekend as well, and an Easter weekends that weekend. And we got the track and field cherry blossom invitational is here as well. And the week after that, it's Earth Day. Earth Month is actually April 1st, and the Earth Day parade is on the 22nd on the South Green basketball courts, which is actually the same place where it was last year, basically. It's supposed to be actually a nice weekend for it, which is also Earth's birthday month.
Yay. So, Kyle, are you following, March Madness at all?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to take the whole thing?
Gosh, who knows?
Are you favoring anybody as you're watching this?
I was hoping for the Bobcats were going, but they lost twice. But they did a good job.
That's
this
all right.
year. Yeah, they won 14 home games, so just lost 1 in the combo this year, which is pretty darn good.
So I'm going to say it here. I think Houston's going to do it.
I think so right now, yeah. I trust Houston because they're not that far from where I'm from, actually, at all.
Yeah, and Marquette did really well. They won the other day.
Kent State did very good.
I think that it'll be interesting to see if they get into the Sweet 16. That's kind of what I think everyone's watching is who's going to get into the Sweet 16. And then from there, we'll just kind of see things fall into place.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You heard it here first that Kyle and I both think that Houston is going to
Houston Cougars
win the whole ball. All right. There's a whole lot going on in the world of spring cleanup, and maybe this is a part of Earth Month and Earth Day and
22nd of
Earth
April.
everything. We've got Athens spring cleanup and the Athens Hocking Solid Waste District Recycling Day. A couple big things coming up from April 17th through the 21st. City of Athens residents will be allowed to place an unlimited amount of trash bags out to the curb on their regular trash pickup days. You can't put it out there anytime. Put it out there on your trash pickup day at no additional cost. Place it out there for collection before 7 a.m. on your collection day. So take advantage of this. This is a great deal to really kind of go through the house, clean out things that you don't necessarily need anymore, spring clean, and set it out to the curb along with the rest of your normal pickup Building materials, tires, liquids are not acceptable to curbside. If you have yard waste disposal, again, this can include sticks and limbs and things like that with the windstorms. I know that we've dropped a lot of stuff in our yard, our house, and I'm sure that everyone else has as well. You can always call Engineering and Public Works at 592-3343, 592-3343, and schedule a pickup. They will come by and get stuff from you. Dumpsters are also going to be available down at the service garage. We typically do this every year. This is down at 387 West State Street. This is for scrap metal and trash. Construction debris will not be accepted. Residents may deposit large items and scrap metal in these containers between the hours of 7:30 and 3:30, 7:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m., Monday through Friday with no charge. Please bring a photo ID and a copy of your utility bill. ID and utility bill in order to drop this stuff off. So take advantage. Let's see, what else we have going on? April 22nd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Athens Hocking Solid Waste District, there you go, is doing their recycling day. So this is for all city and county residents. This is going to be at the Athens County Fairground. Most items will be accepted for free for recycling. These include e-waste, appliances, batteries, household goods, furniture, and more. Additional hard-to-recycle items will be accepted for a fee, including tires, 50 cents without rims, $4 with rims. If you have any other questions about this, please feel free to reach out to Jane Redfern at the Athens Hocking Solid Waste District, and you can contact her at 740-753-6885. We also have, and I know Ryan doesn't have an image for this, but tire recycling. Again, this is at that day. Again, there's a little bit more details it's worth sharing with you. As I'd mentioned, 50 cents without rims, $4 with rims, cash or check only, space is limited, first come, first serve, 10 tire limit per trip. This is important. Any tires greater than 10 constitutes a company that replaces tires, and so therefore it's a whole different operation. So this, if you have 10 tires or less, then bring them down. Again, it is going to cost you 50 cents per tire without rims or $4 per tire with rims, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Athens County Fairgrounds. So take advantage. Time to clean up. Athens City Annual Cemetery Cleanup. There's another big event that's taking place down at West Union and West State Street cemeteries. We're going to begin spring cleanup on March 20th, which just so happens to be Monday.
Spring equinox.
Spring, that's right, it's spring. Will be spring. Families are reminded to please remove any keepsakes, plastic flowers, or valuables that they do not want to be discarded as part of the annual cleanup prior to the 20th. So asking you to remove anything you don't want to have removed for you prior to the 20th. If you have any questions about the cemetery cleanup at both West Union and West State Street, please contact Andrew Chicky, the Deputy Service Safety Director, and you can reach him at 592-3340, and he will certainly assist you, as he has dozens upon dozens of people who have reached out trying to find where a deceased family member from way back when may be interned down at the cemeteries, whether it's West Union or West State Street. Andrew has been doing an outstanding job, as has our staff that continues to manage both of those cemeteries. Ryan, I think you have the image for pedestrians only. We might as well talk about this real quick. This is important that we continually remind people that Court Street and the sidewalks on Court Street, as well as Union, Washington, State, and Carpenter, as they come into Court Street, those sidewalks are not bikeable. In other words, there is an ordinance that restricts any wheeled apparatus from being used on those sidewalks, whether it's a bicycle, a skateboard, rollerblades, scooters, or anything else. They are not permissible on the sidewalk due to the congestion on Court Street, as well as the businesses that open onto the sidewalks on Court Street. So please remember, when you see this emblem, the pedestrian zone, walk your wheels, that's exactly what it means. That's for pedestrians only and not for wheeled modes of transportation, except for motorized wheelchairs or something for someone who has a mobility issue or mobility assist requirements. All right. Spring youth soccer registration. This is for K through 6th grades. It's going to run February 20th through the 18th. So this is quickly approaching that you will no longer be able to register for this. So quickly go down to the Arts, Parks, and Recreation, or call down to Arts, Parks, and Rec to register your child. Again, this is for grades K, kindergarten through 6th grade. The season, I'm looking on here, will probably begin sometime late March and move forward in time. The games this season will be played at the Athens Soccer Complex. These are the fields down by Walmart, or in between Walmart and the river. So, youth soccer. North Schaefer Street stormwater improvements. This is a project that is going to be going on for quite some time. Just beware that we will have to go into a phase of closing down traffic in that area for periods of time and then reopening again on and off throughout the day. There will be flaggers down there, but just be mindful that the North Schaefer storm improvements, this is between West State Street and West Washington. And as they identify more problems or any additional problems associated with the storm tunnel, they will have to address that as well, and we will certainly keep you posted. OU is going to hold discussions on the Ridge's future. The last meeting that we have is March 24th, so that's coming at us as well. The meeting for March 24th will be up at the Ridges, Building 14 on the 2nd floor. This will be from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. They're looking for input from community members as well as the university community on the development of the Ridges or potential future development, and certainly looking at the development strategy for the Ridges. I got a really interesting email from the Governance and Local Accountability Activity under USAID. This is an agency, federal agency under the State Department that looks at things like sustainability, climate change, as well as food access around the globe. I serve on the Ohio Advisory Board for USAID. And when I was at the National League of Cities Conference in Kansas City, Missouri, I met with a group that is looking at finding municipalities in the United States that want to partner with municipalities in Ukraine. And in particular, they're looking at some of the western states of Ukraine. And I am looking at joining this program to where we have an open dialogue between the local government of a city that has a university in Western Ukraine and the city of Athens. So this is kind of exciting. I still have a ways to go to kind of finalize this, but it'll be really interesting to have a city over in the Ukraine that we can continue to kind of share our stories, help each other in whatever way possible, talk about our governance here in local governance within the city of Athens, as well as the city of Ostro, Ukraine. So more to come on that. Upcoming meetings. Recreation Advisory Board meeting is this afternoon or this evening, 5:30 to 7 p.m. here in council chambers. So if you're interested, that's an open meeting. Come join. And then next Monday night, as is typical, unless it's the fifth Monday of the month, the Athens City Council will be meeting here, and I believe that they are in regular session, taking up various pieces of legislation, either for third, second, or first reading. That's all we have for today. Kyle, as usual, thank you. It's been, 3.5 years?
3.5 years.
Going strong. So thank you for joining me, and thank you to all of you out there that tune in either on Facebook, 1024 government channel, or whatever your mode of receiving information. Thanks for tuning in. Please join Kyle and I next week for the next weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Take care.